Hey guys, it's me Manshuk and welcome back to my channel. The truth about counteroffers and just everything you need to know about it, all packed up in this video. As usual, like and subscribe. If we divide counteroffers, you can receive them in 3 different cases. When your current employer is trying to retain your services by matching or beating the new offer that you received. Secondly, when you received multiple improved offers from your potential employer, meaning that they counteroffer their own previous offers. And thirdly, when you received a kind of a faked offer and now you expect your employer to react to it with a counteroffer. So I did it myself once in my life, and I'm gonna share my story on how to make your employer improve your existing benefits package. So watch the video till the end if you want to know how it ended up for me. Now, in all those cases, you would expect different outcomes, but the main question is, should you accept a counteroffer or not? And the short answer is, it depends. Keep in mind that offers are not contracts, and therefore it may be withdrawn conditionally to final considerations like a reference check or a criminal background checks. And because offers are not contracts, even if you agree to all the terms, you can still walk away from it in case you change your mind. So if you expect your employer to make a counteroffer once you receive a job offer, keeping this news private for a while would be wise. So share it only with your manager and prepare a resignation letter respecting whatever notice period you have in your contract or based on your local legislation, and be prepared for the Squid Games.
Let's try something!
No, Squid Games will be in my next video. Hopefully we'll see, and you will not miss it if you hit the notification bell. Why you should keep everything private, not speaking with your coworkers, because you don't want your manager to get under someone else's influence who could of course recommend someone perfect for this position. And in case you cannot decide should you accept the job offer or not, and now come to your manager seeking for their advice to decide your fate, just know this is a bad tactics. Entrusting your career to someone temporary in your life is stupid. Just stop romanticizing the corporate life. It's not worth your expectations. Now let's see how successful counteroffers are. Statistically, 50% of employees who accept a counteroffer from their current employer will be back looking for a new job in just 2 months, and 90% will leave the company within 12 months. So ask yourself, what are the odds that your accepting counteroffer will be good for your career? So in some cases, it does make sense. For example, if you want a job promotion or salary increase immediately, and if you want to start your new experience and mentally preparing for a lateral switch when you apply for a new job outside the company. But as an HR who worked in this magical corporate world for a decade, I can tell you that accepting counteroffers never ever works out. Now let's talk about those employers who make multiple offers to the same candidate, beating their own previous stupid offers. So basically, if you inform the recruiter what you need in order to jump ships, but they still find it hard to meet your expectations, trying to bargain down the labor cost, I'm not convinced that this employer is worth negotiating an offer with you. So remember, it's a candidate-driven job market, and employers today are not in a strong position to substantially negotiate anything. So they just give you what you reasonably say during a job interview. Okay, now what should you expect when you were approached by your ex-employer or your ex-manager? In general, it's great to communicate with your exes. You can definitely come back on your terms. With all the crazy things that are happening in the job market and the labor shortage, it's absolutely normal for employees to come back to their previous employers. But it's worth coming back only if the company is actually the best of the best on the market and you feel like you are such a perfect fit there. Okay, what about those fake job offers when you are kind of forcing your employer to meet your expectations? It's a very risky way to improve your current terms, playing those mind games. Again, in the worst case scenario, you should be ready to accept the potential risk of becoming unemployed in just a few weeks. I had to play mind games with one of my previous employers after I was promoted to a higher position with a slight salary increase. So at that time, my manager told me that if I don't accept the job transfer / job promotion, I would end up with no job at all because another employee was returning from mat leave and I had a permanent position, by the way. So for me, it was okay, and potentially I ran the risk to stay with no job, and I decided, why should I not try this trick after I get promoted? At that point, I accepted to get a job transfer / job promotion because it was more educative for me. But I need to say that I was deeply demotivated. I felt underappreciated, undervalued, and totally exploited by my manager. But the fact that I was selected as an internal candidate beating the external competition made me believe that I can take the risk and get myself a better deal from the same employer if I just say I got a job offer outside this company. So one day I passed an interview with another employer. I told my manager that I'm leaving, and of course they counter-offered. So I was satisfied that I got what I wanted and they paid me what I wanted, but I wasn't completely happy with it because they just didn't come up with it first. Most employees don't leave a company just for more money, and throwing more money at you doesn't change the reasons you wanted to leave at first. If you were worth that much more money when you said you were leaving, and why were you not worth that much money like 6 months ago? Does it make sense? I guess it's because we all want to feel valued and appreciated, and it's just a mental trap that we are tempted to deceive ourselves before we go back to the job market again in just a few months. And according to that famous statistics, I actually ended up leaving the company within 12 months. It was kind of risky, and I don't recommend anyone to receive counter offers this way unless you are 100% confident that your employer will pay you whatever money you ask. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, press the bell not to miss my future videos. Of course, write me comments. I read all of them and I try to respond to all of them and connect with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.